Let's continue. Don't be scared, we won't hurt you, said Namsu. There's no way so find that scary, right? The white-haired boy Jungkook, the white rose from what I've heard, commented. He seemed the most innocent. I'm sure he finds you the scariest, the redhead joked. Taeyong the red rose, he seems like a jokester so far. Jungkook just elbowed him, only a laugh from Taeyong. I scuffed inside, scared. Did he really think I'm that helpless? The more naive than I thought. I rubbed my arm and pretended to be relieved. How did you end up here? He asked. I was with my friends, exploring the woods. In my row, we heard there was this rumor about a well in there, so we decided to look for it. I started. Lunatic's eyes widened at this. I continued. Then suddenly these wolves chased us, and I got separated from them. But then I came across the well and was pushed in by these masked figures in black cloaks, I said civilly. Lunatic put her hand on my shoulder. She looked at me with a worried expression. I don't need her pity. Namsu's eyes narrowed. So Suho is planning something big, he muttered. I stuck my head up. Suho? What does he have to do with this? Did he do something? I questioned. Done, Yuna sighed, giving me a frown. I gave her a look of confusion, pretending not to know about Suho's true identity. Suho is not who you think he is, she started. What do you mean by that? He's just a normal guy running a gardening club, I blurted out. Lunatic gave me a tight look. That's the thing. He's not a normal guy. He's, well, not as normal as you think he is, she explained. I gave her a confused look. Suho Park, or who you think as a member, is this gardening club, is someone who destroys young innocent girls like you, Namsu started. I pretended to act shocked. When he described me being innocent, I almost laughed. Innocent is the last word you would want to describe someone like me. These fools are pathetic. I wonder why Suho didn't allow me to destroy them myself. Namjoon went on to explain who Suho was. Of course, I already knew all of it, so I had to play all scaredy until he was done explaining. So you're telling me that the Suho is that kind of person? I questioned, looking up at Namjoon. Namjoon nodded. I forced my body to stop trembling to make my reaction more believable. No, he was so kind, and I stumbled on my words. Lunatic held my hand and looked me in the eye. Don't worry, I couldn't believe it either when I first heard about it. But now that you're here with us, you can be assured that you're in good hands, she smiled. Yeah, I'm really glad I met you here. I wouldn't know what to do if I haven't, I breathed out. Inside, I was internally cringing on what I was saying. Namjoon then spoke up. Jungkook, Taeyong, Hoseok, thank you for informing me about this. You're free to go. He gestured towards the three boys. They all waved and left the room. Then Namjoon turned to us. Will it be alright if Taeyong stays in your room for the time being? He asked. Of course, she sobbed. Guess we're dorm buddies now, huh? She laughed, looking at me. I guess so, I smiled back at her. Perfect. This way I can gain her trust easily. Namjoon nodded in knowing. Thank you, sir, I bowed down at him. Namjoon was taken aback by this. No need for formalities. Just call me Namjoon. He was sorry. I nodded in acknowledgement, and Lunette took my hand and led me outside the library. Truth be told, I'm glad that you're here. Being the only girl so gets boring, she admitted. Well, I'm glad that I met you, because now we can start to get to know each other better, I responded. She smiled widely at me. I found it disgusting. As we were about to reach the top of the staircase, we came across a man with ash-gray blue hair. This must be the Blue Rose Suga warned me about. He looks naive enough. What was Suga so tense up about? Who's this? He questioned, looking at me. My friend, Yoni started. I turned my head to Lunatic. Friend, that's a whole lot of bullcrap. All the friends I have had either used me to their advantage or just abandoned me altogether. That's why I started using them to my advantage. So be the same as all of them. The man narrowed his eyes at me and looked at me up and down. He looked like he was analyzing me. I looked away, acting shy. Hey, you're making her uncomfortable, Lunatic scolded. Where does he come from? He questioned, ignoring her. He continued to look at me. Is he a hawk or something? I came from the same place Lunatic was in, I responded. Crap, nearly blew my cover. The man just continued staring at me through narrow eyes. Before Lunatic spoke up. She's been through a lot, okay? Now I'm just saying it was okay for her to stay in my room. Just leave us be. Lunatic spat and grabbed my hand. She led me towards her presumably room. The man just stood there watching us as we left. I have to be careful around that guy. He seems the most dangerous among the rest from what I've seen so far. Once we entered her room, she let go of my hand. Sorry about him. He's just weird when it comes to new people, she explained. I smiled knowingly at her. I rubbed my hand as I did so. Oh, did I grab your hand too hard? I'm so sorry. I just... Lunatic exclaimed and came over to me. No, it's fine, I saw her. She gave me a sorry look and sigh. Oh, that Yoongi, I swear. She let out a frustrated groan. Then she looked at me. Sorry that you have to see me like this, she smiled apologetically. It's fine. We all have our moments, don't we? I laughed. However, inside I was observing her every move. She's more analytical than I thought. She even noticed me rubbing my hand and acknowledged it. Maybe I was wrong about her being naive. I really have no room forever for this mission. She giggled and gestured me towards the closet. I have my old clothes for you to wear. Sorry. If they're not uncomfortable, she said, handing me a sweater and denim jeans. It's all right. It's better than what I'm wearing now, I replied. She tilted her head and gave a little grin. The bathroom is to your left if you want to shower, she said, pointing towards the door on the far left corner of the hall. Thank you for being so kind to me, even though we barely know each other, I spoke to her. She blinked twice before responding. Don't mention it. We girls got to stick together. She winked at me. With that, I went in the bathroom. I let out a sigh of relief. Thank God, I can now stop with the act. This is way too bothersome. Might as well take a shower to relax for a bit. We girls got each other's back and mimicked her. So, we got each other's to backstab. As I was showering, I remembered what Jinsu said to me earlier on before I left. Flashback. Jinsu was already dressed. He wore a black hood, cloak with black boots. I knew they were hidden pockets where he stored his blaze. He's what's known as the silencer. He was the source of handling all the messy work in this group. He did his job quickly and efficiently without leaving a trace of himself anywhere on his victims. I admit, he's a skilled assassin. I was walking past him when he spoke to me. "Hey," he called out. "What?" I questioned. "Don't screw this up for us. If things go wrong, I won't hesitate to kill them," he stated. "Jackass. If you kill them, the plan won't go as accordingly," I retorted. Jinsu stayed silent for a bit. "You tend to falter when it comes to communication with people, so I'm just warning you now. Don't develop any sort of relationship with them." "The such tours were our plan," he responded, his gaze hardening. I narrowed my eyes at him. "Since when were you so worried? And who said I'll develop a relationship with them? They're all worthless. And this gimmick is just a waste of my time," I scoffed. Jinsu continued gazing at me. "Plus, I'm used to acting nice towards idiots who believe every word I say. There are no exceptions, Jinsu," I added. I walked out the door, leaving Jinsu alone. Jinsu turned his head to looking towards the door. He shrugged and took out his blade. He drew it up in the air and grabbed it by the handle. He stared at the silver blade, his reflection still back, and scoffed. "We'll see about that," he finally said before exiting out the door. Let's begin. "Damn, are you alright?" Lynette called out through the door. I snapped out of my daze. "Yeah," I called back. "Alright, tell me if you need anything," she answered, and I heard her footsteps going farther away. I let out a sigh. Farther. We're communicating. Relationship. Puh! Bullcrap. I never even once considered befriending a mortal. They're all puppets, and I'm the puppeteer. I can control them however I want. I only need myself and myself only. Tch, that Jinsu doesn't know what the hell he's saying. He doesn't even have any friends either. He only has his blaze. When I was finished showering, I dried myself up and put on the clothes Lunata gave me. Ugh, how distasteful. I went out and was greeted by her. She stood up from her bed and walked up to me. "Dion, you look better in those clothes than I do," she admitted, looking at me up and down. "Lies." "Haha, thanks, lunatic," I replied, looking down. "Ah, don't be shy. You're so beautiful that you could pass as a model," she goes. "No, stop it. That's not true. You're lying," I responded, covering my face in embarrassment. Honestly, this whole situation was an embarrassment. Then I felt a pair of hands on top of mine, and they pulled mine down ever so gently. I was surprised at the sudden contact. "I'm not lying," she smiled warmly, looking directly into my eyes. She seemed so genuine that for a second I believed her. But then I remembered how selfish mothers can be, trying to make others believe them. This is all just a trick to make me fall into their dirty hands. I'm not beautiful. I'm filled with poison. Anyone who says so is a liar. I looked away from her to avoid her gaze. "I don't believe you," I answered back and gave a small smile. Renata pouted at my response. "Oh well, but one day I'll make you believe me," she spoke with determination. I rolled my eyes at her and smiled. "Did you just roll your eyes at me?" she scoffed, smiling. "No," I lied. Then suddenly a pillow was thrown at my face. "Hey!" I yelled. Renata just laughed at my reaction. "Fine, if she wants to be like that, then I'll have to return the favor." I grabbed the pillow she drew and drew it twice as harder at her, aiming for her head. That'll show her. Only she dodged it. Well, your arm is terrible, she teased. Hey, that's unfair. You dodged it, I accused her. I grabbed the nearest pillow and sauced at her. Hey, hey, see that? I say so with a pillow. I managed to smack her with the pillow. Oh, it's on, she smoked and grabbed a pillow off the ground and hit me her head on. This fight continued on for a while. Don't get attached, Dion. This is only an act for the plan. Stay focused and remember your goal. Dion, I'll get you, Lunette screamed as I hit her again with my pillow. Try and catch me first, I yelled back, laughing. This is only temporary anyways. Meanwhile, do you know what's going on up there? Jungle questioned, as the distant sounds of screaming and laughing could be heard upstairs. Just girly things, Taehyung shrugged. The last chapter, the village. Resting my arms, I opened my eyes to see a big pair of brown eyes staring back. I jumped up in surprise, hitting Dion in the head. We both groaned. Ouch! Dion whined, rubbing her forehead. You scared me! I yelled at her. Sorry, she laughed. I sat up and got a better look at Dion, who was already dressed. Well, she didn't have anything else to wear besides my old clothes. I wish that she had more clothes, considering that Demon made me some. Shall we go down? Or should I wait for you? She asked. I rubbed my eyes and yawned. Strange, Yuki didn't knock today. Yeah, I'll just get dressed really quickly, I replied. Dion nodded and went outside to allow me to change. After putting on my clothes, I went outside to be greeted by Dion. Let's go, I said, taking her hand. We both went down the stairs, me in the lead. Pushing through the doors, everyone was already sitting down. They all looked at us. Good morning, I spoke up, feeling a bit awkward at the attention. I looked at Dion, who looked unsure. Good morning, Demon smiled at us. Demon, you're such an angel. Here, I gestured. Dion told where Demon sat. Dion sat next to me, while she sat next to Demon. I looked across at Yoongi, was already staring at Dion, eyeing her suspiciously. I sighed and rolled my eyes at him. He needs to really stop being on guard with everyone he encounters. Then served us breakfast. It was porridge with forest berries. Ugh, I am not a big fan of porridge. As he placed a bowl in front of me, he looked at Dion, then at me. Oh, hello. Are you Lunatic's friend? He asked Dion. Dion turned her head to face Sid. She glanced at me before answering. Yes, I'm her friend. My name is Dion Kim. Pleasure to meet you, she bowed. Sid nodded in acknowledgement. My name's Suk-sin, but you can call me Jin, he stated. Dion nodded as well. I took a spoonful of my porridge and took a bite. It tasted sweet because of the berries. I then remembered about Dion's clothes. Hi, Demon. I have a favor to ask, I said, turning to him. Demon raised his head to look at me. Of course, what is it? He asked, holding a spoonful of porridge midair. I was wondering if you will be able to make some clothes for Dion, like you did for me. But if it's too much of a hassle, it's fine, really, I spoke, facing Demon. Dion's eyes widened and she raised her head quickly. But no, that's too much. It's really fine. I can just stay in these clothes, she pleaded. Demon said smile. Of course, anything for the Lunatic's friend, he replied, looking at Dion. But the thing is, I need to get more material because my supply was used up when I made Lunatic's clothes. So wouldn't that mean you have to get more materials? I asked. Demon nodded. Where do you usually get your materials? Demon usually goes to the village nearest to us to get his supplies of materials, Jungkook said. He can go overboard with his shopping though. He always buys more than what he needs, Taehyung teased. Hey, that's not true. I'm just adding to my collection, Demon pouted. Yeah, your empty collection, Jungkook laughed. Demon hit Jungkook from across the table. Jungkook stuck his tongue out at him. I took a quick glance at Daeyeon, who had a small smile on her lips, though it was unnoticeable at first glance. So where is this village? I asked. It's to the east. It takes around half a day to go there, and return back, Demon explained. Half a day? That's pretty far, I commented. That's why whenever we go there, we usually stay at an inn, then return back in the morning, Hoseok spoke up. Only 2 of us can go at the time, though, Demon said. I glanced at him, wondering why that is. Because the others have to do their duties here and keep us, he explained. But since it's only 2 of us, then that can go, as in the guys. You 2 can come. Make it full, Demon said. I turned to Dina and gave a smile. It's like a little shopping trip, I said. She nodded and said, yeah, I'm pretty excited. So, Demon, who's going with us besides you? I asked. Demon raised his brows and looked around. Well, he started. He scanned the table looking for someone who would be willing to go. Maybe Yoongi? He said, looking at Yoongi. Yoongi shook on his paws and stirred up that demon. What? He finally spoke. You're coming with us to get materials for Lunatics' friend, Demon said. Yoongi raised a brow, then looked at me, then at Daeyeon. No, he stated, and then took a bite out of his porridge. What was that? Demon's voice had hit the threat, raising it, which took me by surprise. Fine, I'll go, Yoongi sighed. Namsu, then Hoseok, Jungkook, and Taehyung all laughed at Yoongi's submission to Demon. Yoongi just continued eating his porridge, though I could see a light shade of pink dusted on his cheeks. After a while, we were all set to go. If it's cold, put on the cloak, Jin said, looking at us. Yes, okay, Mother Aito. Yuki smiled at my remark and went back to his stoic face. We all set off, heading towards east. The day was sunny and the sun pelted its heat down on us. We walked, going over the old branch of stream that landed on our pathways. My feet started to hurt, but I kept walking, not wanting to bother the others. However, it started to get worse as I couldn't catch up to the rest. Yuki turned around when he noticed me struggling to catch up with the rest of the group. Hurry up! You're slowing us down, he stated. Yeah, just hold on, I said and started picking up my pace. That was a bad idea. My feet started aching even more as I continued to walk. Eventually, I had to stop. Lunatics, are you alright? Demon asked with a worried expression on his face. Yes, sorry, I'm just feeling a bit tired, alright? Yuki narrowed his eyes at me and scanned my posture. I was noticeably limping due to the fact that my foot hurt. Then he bent down, his back facing towards me. Get on, he demanded. I was taken aback at his request. What? No, I'm really fine. I panicked. You're only going to slow us down if you continue the way you are. So this is the only efficient solution to continue this trip, unless you want me to drag you by the leg, he reasoned, giving a sticky smirk at the end. I sighed in defeat. Fine, okay, I complied. I went towards Yoongi and climbed on his back. Ah, you're doing okay, drama cliche. So cute. Wrapping my arms around his neck for support, he lifted me up, grabbing my legs so he could hoist me up. You're really heavy, he teased. Shut up! You can put me down if it bothers you so much, I snapped. Yoongi turned his head to face me, his face inches away from mine. My eyes widened slightly. Nah. Jimmy's going to scold me if I do that, he responded. Plus, I need to practice for the amount of materials Jimmy's going to get for his collection. I heard that, Jimmy shouted from up front. Dion snickered at this. I gave up trying to communicate with Yoongi because he wrecked my brain whenever I talked to him. I laid my head on the nape of his neck. Yoongi was slightly surprised at the accent but calmed down. He felt the breath against his neck. It sent tingles down his spine with every breath he took. The warmth against his body made him feel completely relaxed. He felt comfortable. He liked it a lot. Your eyes started to drift down. You felt a bit lethargic, and before you knew it, you fell asleep. When you woke up, you saw buildings in the distance. It was the Biz. It was now midday. The sun still shone bright, and the day was even warmer. Wait, has Yoongi been carrying me for all this time? I lifted my head up to stare at Yoongi. Finally up? Yoongi asked. You can put me down now. You carried me far enough, I pleaded, feeling embarrassed that I fell asleep and let Yoongi carry me throughout the trip. We're still not at the Biz. You can stay on if you want, he responded. In truth, he didn't want you to get off. He secretly enjoyed your company but wouldn't admit it. Sundari. No, it's fine. You've done plenty and my feet don't hurt anymore, I responded as I began to release my arms. Yoongi lowered me down and got off. Your mom also left along as you got off. Yoongi felt a bit disappointed when you got off. Okay, that was repetitive. Okay. He wanted to hold you longer, but held back. Thanks for carrying me. I bowed and caught up with Daeon and Demon. Yoongi nodded slightly and watched as you ran up to the two ahead. He pushed his lips to soak his head. Stupid, he thought, and followed behind. The Biz was so lively. There were people everywhere. Everyone was going up and down the road. Children ran past, laughing as they did so. There was a marketplace stalls, was set up selling all sorts of things. As we walked past them, I saw the type of stuff they were selling. There were fresh fruit and vegetables, baked goods, fine wines, and seasons and jewelry that sold all sorts of accessories. Walking past the jewelry store, one of them caught my eye. I'm not a fanatic for jewelry. I maybe have like one pair of earrings at home and maybe a bracelet, but that's pretty much it. I walked over to examine it. I picked it up. It was a heel clip that had a white flower with white crystals decorated around it. Do you like it? The old lady at the store asked. I nodded my head, still in awe. It's called a magnolia. It means a love for nature. I'll take it, I said with no hesitation. The old lady smiled. All right, that'll be 25 coins, she said. My heart dropped. Of course you need money. I smiled ugly at the lady and slowly put the heel clip down before I felt someone's presence behind me. I turned around to see Yoongi staring down at me. What are you doing? He asked, looking at my hand. Just examining stuff, I answered it back. Where's Daeon and Demon? I asked. I told them we'll catch up. They went to find the fabric store, he replied. I let out a "oh" sound and then turned my head back to the clip. Yoongi glanced at my hand that was still holding onto the clip. He took it from my hand and spoke to the lady. Ma'am, how much is this? He asked. 25 coins, she replied. Yoongi reached down into his purse and pulled out 25 silver coins and handed it to the lady. "Thank you, young gentleman," she smiled. I stared at Yoongi, confused as to why he did that. "Well, you wanted it, right?" he asked. "I mean, yeah, but you didn't have to buy it," I answered with face slightly guilty. He gave an amused smile. "Turn around," he said. I was a bit puzzled, but did it anyways. I felt Yoongi lift my hair. I didn't know what he was doing, but I waved peacefully. "What do you mean you don't know? He's just brought a heel clip. Is it freaking obvious what he's doing?" "Done," he finally said. I turned around, feeling a bit unsure. Yoongi stared at me. He looked frozen in place. His eyes were fixed on me, and they didn't move, not a single bit. "Well, how does it look?" I asked, avoiding his gaze. He continued staring for a bit before snapping out of his daze. Then he put his hand on his mouth, coughing. Yes. The clip looks nice," he managed to say out loud. You felt his chest tighten at his comment, but you didn't know why. The clip's really pretty. I'm really happy that I have this now," I said, feeling the petals of the flower. "You can continue to look at you, the way your hair framed your face, and how the hair clip made your features stand out. It was almost alluring." "I do too," he said quietly. I hummed, not hearing what he said. I said, "Let's go find Jimmy and Dion." He spoke and started walking. I followed behind him, feeling the hair clip. I smiled at it. I never thought that Yuki would be the type to do these sort of things. It was honestly kind of surreal. Before I caught up, I felt a pair of hands pull me back. "But what a pretty lady like you wandering around a place like this," a deep husky voice said. I turned around and was faced with a bearded man way older than me. He was smiling and looked up and down my figure. I felt disgusted. I closed my eyes and sighed. "Let go," I demanded and glared at him. My eyes piercing at his. If there's one thing I hate the most, it's the feeling of being underestimated. Well, that's all for now, people. Until the writer decides to update her story. I guess I might as well set her prologue and see if it's worth reading as well, because I skipped it the first time. Because usually they're not worth reading. Shoving the last bag of luggage into the trunk of your car, you let out a sigh of relief, partly because the task of picking up was gone, and because you no longer had to hold your things into the trunk. The dates had finally arrived. It was September. I closed my eyes and took a deep breath and opened them. Then I drove forward. Okay, so this is basically just your name character leaving the house to go to college. Okay, yeah, we didn't miss anything. Well, thank you for watching. This story is by Lunatic. You can find it on Quota. And the other story I read about the Yandere Taeyang Angel, you can also find that on Quota. It's just so you know, I did ask for the writer's permission before I started videotaping myself reading the story. this is the end of that for now. Click the like if you enjoyed. If you want to see more videos from me, first hit the subscribe and then click that bell so you won't miss anything. My next video will probably be another Hunger Games simulator. Maybe. Well, goodbye.